We compared education programs to contact programs. They both lead to significant improvement. The effect size for contact about 3 times that for education. Follow-up is there's not a lot of research that's done follow-up. As 6-month follow-ups are really a long time. We did an RCT with 1-week follow-up, and we found the contact effects were just as strong, and that education effects that may have occurred pre-post were gone in follow-up. So they tend to stay over time. Why do they work? I think that you can idiosyncratically address your own stigma when a person's in the room. I think giving you myths versus facts, I might hit your particular thing, but I think a lot of prejudice and discrimination is hard to put a word on. It's vague, and seeing Bob Lundin, and the fact that he's not a pervert, or he's not violent, or he's not going to snap, has a huge effect. I think one-time, well, we know, research suggests one-time contact has an effect, so repeated contact is what's needed. Repeated contact with Bob gets boring, so you have to look at repeated contact in different ways. To me, I think the community I've learned most about changing mental illness stigma is not the black community or women. Women obviously are a discriminated against group. It's gays. Because gay men and lesbian mentally ill people share something very much in common, which is they both have what Irving Goffman calls a discreditable stigma, or they can hide it. And in the United States, they think the GLBTQ community is about 5%, and the population of people with mental illness is about 20%. You'd never know it unless people came out. The gay community, I mean, we're still a long ways behind Europe, but we're getting better. In Chicago, there's a place called Boys Town, which is the gay homosexual community up in the north side. They came out very risky when I was a kid. Still risky now, but much less so. I think mentally ill people did it, it'd be the same thing. And so the most radical program I've developed that we have on our website is Coming Out Proud program. We think people with mental illness that consider themselves in that group should consider, they by no means am I ever to presume they should consider coming out. Because gay people who come out generally feel a lot better about themselves. They hate being in the closet, they hate keeping it a secret, they don't know what they're supposed to be ashamed of, and what evidence there is about people with mental illness is the same thing.